TR626 released in 1987, Korg NTS-1 released 2019. Will this boomer beatbox and baby synth play nicely together and make some sweet music? With 32 years apart, who knows? If you're interested in seeing any more of my journey back into music tech addiction after a lengthy period in recovery, please subscribe, turn on notifications. When I unboxed the NTS-1, I was a bit stumped by the lack of a DIN MIDI port. Little did I know that in my wilderness years things had moved on and that MIDI was now being transmitted through TRS jacks. I wasn't too worried as I had originally bought this tiny box of delights as an FX unit. However, having heard the thing, I realised what a waste that was. Especially once I had played with the arpeggiator. I mean, who doesn't like a good arp? The problem I had was how to get a clock into the thing to keep everything in sync, and that is where the old codger at the back of my cupboard, who I had earmarked for an eBay retirement only weeks ago, came to the rescue. On the back of the 626 there is a TRS jack port labelled Trig Out, and this was happy to send a signal to the Korg. Once I had discovered that this port was triggered by the signal from a rimshot sound, I was off, and a bit of experimentation led to some interesting discoveries in offset rhythms and consistently inconsistent timings. Let me show you what I got up to. Okay, so I'm going to start the NTS-1 and I'm going to latch the arpeggiator. And then I'm going to press start on the drum machine. And if I go to play, you won't hear anything. I haven't got any signal going in. So if I make sure I'm on the rim shot and then I put in beat 1, you can hear it's playing very slowly. I can double the speed. Just by adding an extra note on there. And then if I want to speed it up again, bit more of a traditional sound. Just going to play with that sound a little bit here though. Just makes it a bit more interesting. This is where it gets really quite clever because that's all uniform. So what I can do is give it a little bit of extra. You get a little bit of a different flavour to what's going on. Let's add a bit of reverb on there. A little bit of delay. Makes it a bit more interesting like that. You can do other things. So if I drop out the ninth, See, that goes over 2 bars now. Cunning. All very different. So one of the joys is that because you can set exactly where it triggers off, you can get different kind of rhythmical poly patterns on there. Because you can dictate exactly where you set it off, you can get different patterns on there. Which I think is a little bit more interesting than what you get if you just let the art play according to a strict clock time. Last little thing, I'm going to have a go on the NTS because I like using the little game on the filter. If I make the sweep,